Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome or welcome back to Stars Aligned Oracle YouTube channel and the Lucky Stars community. Cat Star here with your general reading for the week of March 20th through March 26th. As a reminder, my readings are for entertainment and are general in nature. They may or may not resonate with everybody, so please do take what is for you and leave what isn't. For those of you liking and sharing the videos, thank you so much. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also want to give a huge shout out to all of the new and returning viewers and subscribers. Thank you all so much for being here. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. I do hope that you all had the most fabulous weekend, that you got out, that you got to spend time with family and friends, that you really enjoyed your days, your weekend, that you got to relax, catch up, and or catch a breath. All right, let's go ahead and see what needs to come in for you, or what you need to hear, what you need to know, what's happening in general for you this week, Aquarius. Oh, no, Spirit says 2. That's that. Okay, let's go ahead and get a couple of tarot, see what else we need to know. Oh my goodness, half the deck. Okay, yeah. Wow, jumping. That was quite the jumping card. Oop, wait, too many. Let's go ahead and see what this one is. 2 of Pentacles. Okay, Spirit, what else does Aquarius need to know? Oh my. All right, well, Spirit says not those, but those. The Fool. Yeah. Woo. All right, Aquarius, let's see what you got. You got the Wise Woman of Wonderland, Integrity and Compromise, number 21. All right, so some of you are going to be in a space, it's like there's this overall like pressure that I'm feeling kind of in my chest right now, Aquarius. So some of you may be in a space where you just feel like things are kind of maybe pressing down on you or crashing down all around you is what I'm getting. This energy with kind of this wise woman or wonderland. It's almost like Wonder Woman is what's coming through here. Some of you have felt like, and non-gender specific, male, female, it's about the energy, not about the gender, but some of you may have felt like you were meant to do everything, be everywhere, handle everything all of the time, be that super strong person, be able to keep going, just like the Energizer Bunny, moving, going, always doing. And for some of you, you're, starting to feel that pressure. You're starting to feel like things are starting to fall down around you, and or there's like almost this kind of collapsing energy. Listen, Aquarius, this is coming through with this energy, with this energy of compromise, right? You have integrity and compromise, but the word compromise is what's coming through. For some of you, it's time for you to begin to start saying no, to set boundaries, to really be kind of more in this kind of nurturing energy. But instead of always spreading yourself so thin and nurturing everybody and doing everything for others, but doing all the things, whether it's for others, right? For job, for community stuff, all of that. It's time to start nurturing yourself. Some of you have gotten yourself into this place or this position where you're wondering, what am I doing? How did I get here? What is going on? Why am I here? Right? And it's time for you to get back to this place where, look, if you just look really close, how cute and whimsical, how sweet and whimsical this image is, right? But some of you are feeling more worn down or worn out instead of in that kind of whimsical, almost fairy-like energy. This superwoman energy coming through, even though this is Wonderland, a wise woman, is coming through with this energy that you have this knowing, you have this inner kind of voice that's been saying, hey, knock knock, kind of like knock knock on the screen here, Aquarius. It's time to slow down, it's time to delegate, it's time to put some stuff out, it's time to let ourselves take a rest, take a break. And it's so funny when coming into this, I hope that you in the beginning where I was like, oh, I hope your weekend, it was great and you got to relax, spend some time and that sort of thing. But you also have that Two of Pentacles coming through here. So that Two of Pentacles is coming through that some of you have just really been working way too hard. You have been, multitasking. You have been doing all of the things which we just talked about. And for some of you, doing all of the things has become out of integrity for yourself, right? It's this compromise energy, this integrity energy. It isn't the energy that you have been embodying as of late. So it's time to get back into that. It's time to allow things to fall away and or allow for a balancing to come through, allow for other people to pick up some of the slack. Okay, you don't have to be that Wonder Woman all of the time. You get to use the wisdom that you have gained and really allow yourself to take a step back, take a breath, take a break when it is that you need it. Okay, now the other card that you have here is the resting tree. You see, Spirit is coming through here. Aquarius, asking you to take a step back, to say no, to create boundaries, to allow for a balance to come in, to delegate, to let other people, because, right, we were talking about resting. Hope you got a rest. And now you have the resting tree here. Patience, stillness. And guess what? This is number 22. Now, if you've been on the channel for a minute, you know that as far as our Lucky Stars community and this channel, that we tend to notice, or I have put out many videos about how the number 2 can be directly correlated with the sign of Aquarius. Okay, um, if you Google, I hope that I'm remembering this right, this was quite a long time ago. If you are an Aquarius or a cross watcher of Aquarius, or you have Aquarius placements, if you Google, I believe it is the year that Aquarius gets married, or the age that Aquarius gets married, and see what comes up. There's so many associations. I have videos, I probably should put them in their own playlist, that go over Aquarius and the number 22. I have quite a few of them. I should put them in their own playlist, but I haven't as of yet. So, but you can look back on the channel. I'll have to scroll quite a bit. But the number 22, this is a direct message to you, Aquarius. Spirit is letting you know. And look at this one is number 21. How interesting is that? How did that even happen? But number 21 to number 22. See, this is moving into, right, that compromise, and moving into patience, moving into stillness, that resting tree, Aquarius. It is time for you to take a rest. It is time. Some of you have been going way too hard. Some of you have been doing way too much. Some of you have been putting yourself on the back burner and just wearing yourself out completely thin, Aquarius, doing things for everybody else and not doing the things for yourself. For some of you, as far as work goes, right, you've been working too hard, but as far as work itself goes, some of you haven't been doing the work that you know that you need to be doing, yet you've been doing work for everybody else. You've been showing up for everybody else. You have been taking calls, you have been doing appointments, or taking appointments, or going to appointments, all of the things, right? But not doing your own work, Aquarius. And that can be very stressful when you think about it and think about, oh, okay, well, I'm doing this for this person, I'm doing that for that person, and I'm just doing everything for everybody else, showing up and showing out for everybody else, but not for myself. That can get very stressful when you begin to realize or look at your to-do list, or to see the stuff that isn't getting accomplished, that you yourself need to accomplish for your own life, for your own self, for your own work. And now this isn't being selfish, Aquarius, to take a step back, to rest, or to allow a compromise within your life, or allow yourself to delegate, or just actually set very firm boundaries, and or just become best friends with the word no. Sometimes we shy away from that word. Sometimes we really want to people please. But it's not being selfish to take that time for yourself, to open up space for yourself, to allow a space for yourself to balance things out, to focus on your own work, your own wants, your own needs, your own hobbies, your own loves, your own desires, your own passions. Aquarius, Spirit is asking you, not actually asking you, almost commanding, which is interesting, for you to begin to place the focus back on yourself. For some of you, this could be healing. right? Resting, allowing yourself to heal. There's too much going on, too much busyness, too much outside of yourself, too much, doing things for everybody else, too much work, 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 and not enough focus on you specifically, Aquarius. This is all about you this week. All the time, it's all about you, but this week, Spirit is really coming through with this energy that it is time for a compromise. It is time to delegate. It is time to learn the word no. The word no, Spirit is indicating here, Aquarius, is a good word. It can be your best friend. Allow no, the word no, allow boundaries, allow the word no to be your best friend. This week, experiment with it, play with it, see how this works out for you, and notice just how potentially amazing you feel at the end of this week. And then you may just see that it is time to lighten your load for the long haul here, Aquarius. Okay, you also have the Queen of Cups coming in here. Now the Queen of Cups is an energy of this beautiful, compassionate, nurturing, emotional, stable person, right? Or this kind of energy or this state. And many of you have not been in that state, Aquarius, for quite a long time. For quite a long time. And Spirit is indicating that it is time for you to be able to move back into that space, into that state. Some of you have been there, but it's been very fleeting. It's been very fleeting here and there, once or twice, or just for a second or two, right? Almost like what I'm seeing is somebody getting off work, off a long shift, maybe where you stand all day long, and finally getting home or to a resting space where you kick your shoes off and you can sit on the couch and finally relax, take a big breath in, and then allow your chest to fall as you exhale. And it's just as if you are like shaking everything off and releasing everything all at one time. For some of you, it feels like it's been quite a long time since you've been able to do that. So Spirit is indicating that it is time for you to get back into this Queen of Cups energy. Non-gender specific again, not male, female. It's about the energy, not about the gender. But to be able to get into this nurturing energy for yourself, this compassionate energy for yourself, this energy of really being kind of stable. Okay, because some of you feel volatile. Some of you feel volatile where it's here, there, everywhere, 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 and you're just ready to. And if you're not ready, Spirit is saying it's time, and something may come up unexpectedly this week, Aquarius, to kind of enforce or require you to take this rest, okay? So if you're not doing this, if you're not compromising, if you're not, experimenting or leaning into boundaries and saying the word no, letting the word no being your best friend, then it may come up that this may come through as a requirement, as, a command of sorts, right? Because this is what is needed for you right now in this moment, Aquarius, is for you to be able to take a step back. Some of you are on the verge of really having some changes within health, within your life, within kind of everything, right? Because this is a general reading. If you don't kind of heed um, this change that Spirit is requesting, recommending, almost commanding, if you will, for some of you, there is a need for change. There is a need for compromise. There is a need for boundaries. There is a need for balancing out. There is a need for nurturing. There is a need of grace for yourself, Aquarius. Before you just get so far out, right, out of alignment, out of integrity, out of right, working too hard, just doing too much. Life is also meant to be fun. Okay, life is also meant to be fun. So tuning back into where it is, right, with that resting tree, patience, stillness, allowing for things to be still. And if you look, candles lit here, laying in kind of almost the fetal position, Aquarius. Okay, so for some of you, you're ready for this. You are ready for this time, this resting, this stepping back, these boundaries. You are ready to let this be, to nurture yourself, okay? And maybe you haven't started on it yet, but Spirit is saying, yep, this is the time, because you also have the Fool here, okay? The Fool is here, Aquarius, and look, There's the star right there. Look how gorgeous this is. This is coming in with this need to really, really take that step back. Whew. Let some things go so that you can make space, make room for something new to come in. Okay. Now, yes, yes, this is coming in potentially as a requirement. Potentially, that unexpected something's going to come through that's going to require you to take a step back, to rest, to create boundaries, to tune in or lean into the word no. Okay. But this is creating a new beginning. So within this, whatever comes up, whatever this unexpected thing is, it could be positive, it could feel something, negative. It is there to assist you in releasing that pressure on your chest, or that feeling of having too much. It is a new beginning, and it is bringing in a new level of potential adventure, or a new level of being ready to do something outside the box or outside the norm. If you look here, it looks like one shoe is pink and one shoe is brown, just a little bit off, right? Just a little bit off. So this doesn't have to be anything huge, Aquarius, to say no to, or to do differently, or even this unexpected thing, but it is something that's going to put you a little bit off, right? A little bit off balance. You have this off balance kind of energy, or this balancing energy, but it might put you a little bit off balance as well, Aquarius, so that you can create something new, a shift, a pivot that is no longer keeping you feeling locked into always doing, overdoing, or always, feeling like you maybe have to do everything for everybody else, because the truth is you don't, of course. Many times they are capable as well of doing things for themselves. Okay. Just a little reminder, all right? I do intend this resonated with you and for you. If it did, please do hit the like button and share this video. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also, feel free to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload new readings, just at the bottom. Not going to go into it too much. Every time I upload new readings, it is free for you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and it does support the Lucky Stars community in growing and thriving. Just at the bottom, the Lady of the Mirror, reflection, non-judgment, and it is number 44. So there's no judgment, Aquarius. It's just time for you to take a look in the mirror, kind of reflect on how things have been going, and if it has been serving you. Yes, of course, it does feel like it's probably been serving many other people, and or your work, or your boss, or however that resonates, but is it serving you as well? If it's not balanced out, or if it is skewed, like the scale's one-sided, then it's time to reflect. It's time to look at things and decide to do something different. Okay. Wow. All right. As always, I do wish you lots of hope, lots of joy, and lots of love with all of your current and future endeavors. I'll see you in the next reading.